Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to be solving equations with different types of solutions. So far, everything you've seen has been like a one solution type situation, x equals, y equals a value, so on and so forth. But today we're going to look at some special situations. And the first one we're actually going to look at is what we call an identity. I'm going to solve this one first, and we're going to just do the definition here second. So I'm going to start with my parentheses and multiply that out so that we can continue to solve. So 3 times 4 is 12. So this would be 12b. 3 times a negative 2 would be a negative 6 equals negative 6 plus 12b. Now I see something right away here. I see that I have 12b and 12b. They're both positive. Then I also see that I have a negative 6 and a negative 6. So technically I can rewrite this side here to be 12b minus 6, which is the same as the other side. So what we have here, ladies and gentlemen, is an identity because both sides of the equal sign are exactly the same. When that happens, that means an identity has occurred, and an identity is always true for any value substituted into the variable. So let's see what we can do here. So an identity would be, whoopsies, sorry about that, always true. I don't know what I just did. Always, try that again. Always true for any value for the variable. So again, this case, if I substitute a 1, a 2, a 5, a negative 7, a negative 1/4, whatever, it will be true no matter what. So an identity means that it has all real numbers as a solution. Anything will work, okay? All right, I went ahead and got started on this one without realizing it. I went ahead and distributed the 4 and the 2 into each of those parentheses respectively. Now I'm going to start solving. I'm subtracting 2y on both sides to combine those terms. So this would be 6y here plus 4 equals negative 26. I'm going to subtract 4 on both sides. So now I have 6y equals 30. Dividing by 6 on both sides, y has a value of 5. So this is actually what we've been dealing with this whole time. A one solution has one value that is true for the variable. Ooh, that is not cute. Variable. There we go. More legible. I'm sorry about my handwriting with this. I'm still getting used to it. So that's what we know. That's where we are at with those solutions. So let's try the next one. All right, let's try this next one and see what happens. So as I begin to write on this one, I have this negative 1 that I'm going to distribute. So I have 2x plus 7 equals negative 3 plus 2x. So basically everything in here changes signs. So our next step in this process is to start combining our like terms. So I am going to subtract 2x on both sides. But wait a minute. What happens here? We lose those x values on both sides. They're both gone. So that leaves me with 7 equals negative 3. Is this a true statement? Can 7 equal negative 3? No, it cannot. So in this case, what we have is a situation that we don't have a solution. So this doesn't mean that x equals 0. This means that there is no value that will be true for the equation. So none of the values will be true. My handwriting is awful. I apologize.